The year was 2013. A young woman traveled to the City of Angels, seeking adventure. She found something else entirely, something sinister, something that would etch her name in the annals of true crime history. This is the story of Elisa Lam, a young woman whose disappearance captivated the world. Elisa Lam vanished from the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Her disappearance, shrouded in mystery, sparked global intrigue. The details, once revealed, would send chills down the spines of millions. What happened to Elisa Lam? The answer, elusive and frustrating, remains a mystery to this day. But the search for truth, for understanding, continues. We delve into the labyrinthine case of Elisa Lam, exploring the chilling facts and the even more unsettling possibilities. Join us as we navigate the dark corridors of this unsolved enigma. The Cecil Hotel, even its name seemed to whisper tales of misfortune. Towering over a gritty stretch of downtown Los Angeles, the Cecil was more than just a hotel. It was a living testament to the city's underbelly, a silent witness to countless tragedies. Built in 1924, the Cecil Hotel was once a symbol of grandeur and ambition, but its opulent facade crumbled over time, replaced by an air of decay and despair. The hotel's once bright halls grew dim, haunted by the specters of its past. The Cecil had seen it all: suicides, overdoses, murders. Its history was a macabre tapestry woven with threads of violence and tragedy. Some whispered that the hotel was cursed, a magnet for the lost and the damned. It was within the walls of this infamous hotel that Elisa Lam would spend her last days. Little did she know that she was stepping into a nightmare, one from which she would never wake. Elisa Lam was a young woman on the cusp of life, brimming with potential and dreams yet to be realized. At 21 years old, she had dreams, aspirations, and a thirst for adventure that took her far from her home in Vancouver. A Canadian student of Cantonese descent, Elisa was known for her intelligence, her infectious laugh, and her kind heart. She was a beloved daughter, a cherished friend, and a diligent student. She was a gifted writer, pouring her thoughts and feelings into a blog she called Ether Fields. Her blog was a sanctuary where she could express her deepest thoughts and emotions. Her writing, often introspective and melancholic, provided a glimpse into her soul, a soul that seemed to carry a weight beyond its years. Through her words, she connected with readers who found solace in her honesty. In January 2013, Elisa embarked on a solo trip across the United States, a journey she had meticulously planned and eagerly anticipated. She documented her adventures on her blog, sharing photos and stories with her followers. Each post was a testament to her curiosity and her desire to explore the world. Her journey was filled with a youthful exuberance, a zest for life that was both infectious and heartbreaking in retrospect. She visited landmarks, met new people, and embraced every moment with open arms. On January 26th, Elisa arrived in Los Angeles, a city pulsating with life and promise. It was a place she had always dreamed of visiting. She checked into the Cecil Hotel, unaware of its dark reputation. The hotel, with its storied past, stood in stark contrast to her bright future. It was a fateful decision, one that would seal her tragic destiny. The events that followed would leave an indelible mark on all who heard her story. Section 4. The Last Days, a Puzzling Trail. Elisa's initial days in Los Angeles were seemingly uneventful. She explored the city, visited landmarks, and seemed to be enjoying her solo adventure. Her blog posts were filled with observations, reflections, and a sense of wonder. But as the days turned into nights, a subtle shift occurred in Elisa's online presence. Her posts became more sporadic, her tone more subdued. It was as if a shadow had fallen over her once bright spirit. On January 31st, Elisa was scheduled to check out of the Cecil Hotel and continue her journey north to Santa Cruz. But that day came and went, and Elisa was nowhere to be found. Her belongings, including her laptop, phone, and medication, remained untouched in her room. Her family, worried and confused, contacted the Los Angeles Police Department. A missing person report was filed, and the search for Elisa Lam began. Little did anyone know that the search would lead them down a path of bewildering clues and chilling discoveries. Section 5. The elevator footage. A chilling display. As the investigation into Elisa's disappearance intensified, detectives turned their attention to the hotel's security footage. They meticulously combed through hours of recordings, hoping to find any clue that could shed light on her mysterious vanishing. They hoped to catch a glimpse of Elisa, to trace her movements in the hours leading up to her vanishing. Every second of footage was scrutinized, every frame analyzed for potential leads. What they found was not what they expected. The footage they uncovered was both perplexing and deeply disturbing. The footage, captured by a security camera in one of the hotel's elevators, was both baffling and deeply unsettling. It was as if the camera had captured a scene from a horror movie. The video showed Elisa entering the elevator, her demeanor strange and erratic. Her movements were jittery, almost as if she was in a state of panic or confusion. She was dressed in a red hoodie and dark pants, her long hair hanging loose around her shoulders. Her appearance was unremarkable, but her actions were anything but. But it was her behavior that sent chills down the spines of investigators. Her actions were erratic and inexplicable, leaving them with more questions than answers. Elisa pressed multiple buttons, seemingly at random. It was as if she was trying to escape from something unseen, something that was causing her immense distress. She stepped in and out of the elevator, peering down the hallway as if someone or something was pursuing her. Her actions were frantic, her movements desperate. At one point, she pressed herself against the wall of the elevator, her body contorting in a way that defied explanation. It was as if she was trying to make herself invisible, to hide from whatever was tormenting her. The footage, released to the public, sparked a firestorm of speculation. What was Elisa doing? The video quickly went viral, capturing the attention of people around the world. Was she under the influence of drugs? Some speculated that her erratic behavior was the result of substance abuse. Was she suffering a mental breakdown? Others believed that she was experiencing a severe mental health crisis, possibly exacerbated by the stress of traveling alone. Or was something more sinister at play? Theories ranged from paranormal activity to foul play, each more chilling than the last. The mystery of Elisa Lam's disappearance only deepened with the release of the elevator footage, leaving everyone to wonder what really happened to her. Section 6. The Disappearance, Whispers and Worries. The elevator footage, with its eerie and inexplicable imagery, only deepened the mystery surrounding Elisa's disappearance. The unsettling video showed Elisa behaving erratically, pressing multiple buttons and appearing to hide from an unseen presence. This bizarre behavior sparked endless speculation and concern. Theories abounded, each more outlandish than the last. Some suggested supernatural involvement, while others believed in more sinister human elements. Online forums buzzed with amateur sleuths dissecting every frame of the footage, each convinced they had the key to solving the mystery. Some whispered that Elisa had fallen victim to the Cecil Hotel's dark history, that she had been claimed by the same malevolent forces that had haunted its corridors for decades. The hotel, infamous for its past, became a character in the story, its shadowy reputation adding layers of fear and intrigue. Others speculated that she had been the target of a stalker, a predator lurking in the shadows of the city. The idea of a hidden menace, watching and waiting, sent chills down the spines of those following the case. The police, however, remained focused on more tangible leads. They meticulously reviewed surveillance footage, hoping to catch a glimpse of Elisa's last movements. Every second of the video was analyzed, but no clear answers emerged. They scoured Elisa's online activity, searching for clues in her blog posts and social media interactions. Her digital footprint was examined in detail, revealing a young woman with dreams, fears, and a complex inner world. They interviewed hotel guests and staff, hoping to find someone who had seen Elisa in the hours before her disappearance. Each conversation was a potential breakthrough, but none provided the clarity needed. But the investigation seemed to hit one dead end after another. Leads that seemed promising at first quickly dissolved into nothing, leaving investigators frustrated and desperate for a breakthrough. Elisa, it seemed, had vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and growing unease. The city, once bustling and indifferent, now felt haunted by her absence. Days turned into weeks, and the hope of finding Elisa alive began to dwindle. The passage of time only deepened the mystery, as each day without answers weighed heavily on everyone involved. The mystery of her disappearance weighed heavily on the minds of investigators, her family, and a public captivated by the case. The collective anxiety grew, as did the determination to uncover the truth behind Elisa Lam's tragic and perplexing story.